There is still hope on the horizon for a truce in Gaza, but the clock is ticking. The deadline ends tonight. Israel has hardened its stance. Prime Minister met U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken a short while back. Israeli media is reporting that Netanyahu said he would not accept an end to the war in Gaza as part of a potential hostage deal. Israel conveyed its latest offer to Hamas through Egyptian mediators late last week and is expecting a response. The Prime Minister vowed to send troops into its far southern city of Rafah. Israeli tanks are waiting on the border of Gaza. There are fears that the much-feared Rafah offensive might happen tonight. Washington has heightened pressure on all sides to reach a ceasefire, a message pushed by Blinken, who was on his 7th regional tour since the Gaza war broke out in October last year. Israel, amid rising international pressure, is assuring that it would allow more aid to enter Gaza. It has now opened the Erez border gateway with northern Gaza. This area of the besieged Strip is opposite Rafah and has been devastated by the nearly 7 months of war and is on the brink of famine. WION's Jody Cohen was in Erez, where she spoke to residents and officials on the ground, and she sent this report.
So I'm at the Erez crossing. This is in southern Israel, right on the border with Gaza. Now, this was used as a pedestrian crossing. You can see behind me the large building there. That would have taken thousands of Palestinians through to into Israel every day. It was damaged in Hamas's 7th of October attack, and it hasn't yet reopened. But right now, we're being shown, just a few journalists are being shown, that they're opening this crossing now for aid to go into northern Gaza.
Do you think enough aid is going in? Does more aid still need to go in, particularly to northern Gaza?
I think the IDF and COGAT are focusing on bringing in more aid. Our question is, we are not going to be the judges of if it's enough or not. We are doing our best to increase the numbers, and we've been doing it successfully for weeks now. Having larger and larger numbers of trucks entering every day. Today we opened a new crossing. Almost on a weekly basis, there's a new way of aid to enter Gaza. Hopefully in the upcoming weeks, there's going to be another way through sea, the J-lots with our American counterparts. And we are making the numbers of aid trucks going into Gaza larger every day.
Now, part of the challenge to date has been that aid was going into southern Gaza and it was difficult to get it up to northern Gaza for logistical reasons. The UN was saying it didn't have enough trucks. Israel was saying also it's complicated enough to get aid in, but then when the aid workers are also coming under fire from Hamas, that makes it particularly challenging. So now the solution has been that Israel is working with aid agencies, with the UN agencies as well, with COGAT, that's the agency that coordinates between the Palestinian Authority and Israel, to open more crossings into northern Gaza to get aid into the residents there.
We have a mechanism with the international community, direct coordination, ongoing coordination every day, in order to make sure that the humanitarian effort and the humanitarian teams will be safe.
So Secretary of State Blinken is visiting Israel. This is his 7th trip to Israel since the war began.
We will not rest until everyone, man, woman, soldier, civilian, young, old, is back home. There is a very strong proposal on the table right now. Hamas needs to say yes and needs to get this done. That is our determination, and we will not rest, we will not stop until you're reunited with your loved ones. So please keep strong, keep the faith. We will be with you every single day until we get this done.
He's been meeting with some of the American relatives of some of those hostages who are still being held in Gaza.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.